in 1 Samuel chapter 30, David and his men return from the raid on Israel because Philistines don't trust him. And he comes back to the city of Ziklag, which was his home city, which is where the Philistines allowed him to set up camp with him and his men. And they come back and they find the city in ruins. Everything's burned to the ground and all of their possessions have been taken. But more importantly, David and all of his men have had their wives, sons, and daughters all taken captive by the Amalekites, who raided Ziklag, knowing that David and his men would be gone out to the raid on Israel. And so David, coming back to this, is obviously distraught. All of his possessions and all of his men's possessions have been taken, and their wives and sons and daughters. And the people are ready to stone David because they're so mad. They blame David for what happened, and they blame David for all their sons and daughters being taken. And so David, in this situation, it's a very tense situation, his first reaction is to strengthen himself in the Lord. That's what it says in verse 6 of chapter 30. It says, David was greatly distressed, for the people had spoke of stoning him, because all the people were bitter in their soul, each for his sons and daughters. But David strengthened himself in the Lord his God. And after this, David inquires of the Lord. He says, Hey God, would it be right for me to pursue the Amalekites and get back what they stole from us? He doesn't just act on his anger. He doesn't just follow what the people want him to do. He inquires of the Lord carefully and discerns what the right decision is in this tense situation. And the Lord blesses him, and he pursues the Amalekites and gets back everything that was stolen from him and his people. So, this is a great situation of learning from David of what is right for us to do in tense and stressful situations, that we should turn to the Lord first and inquire what he would have us to do as opposed to acting on our own will.